Good evening, and thank you for your patience. We appreciate those extra couple of moments, but when the horn string breaks, we need to fix it. So thank you for your patience on that, and welcome to tonight's performance. My name is Michelle Bonda, and it is my extreme honor to be with these fantastic young musicians. And while we're at it, before we go any further, let's have another round of applause for the amazing youth strings. So tonight's CYS concert features selections that many of you will know. They are very well-known pieces, some of the pieces that are canons of the literature. We feature some great composers, and we also feature some pieces that are often studied in music history courses as shining examples of some very new techniques for their time. So a lot of these pieces, if the students behind me here go on to music history courses, hopefully they'll remember the pieces that they'll be studying and have this incredible exposure to them. The piece that you just heard was by an amazing composer that you all know and love, Beethoven, and it was actually written for a play. And Beethoven was such a fan of the writer that he told the poet that he did not want any money for composing the music for his play. So he took no money because he was such a fan of the work. And the next piece that you're going to hear is the Wedding March. And it is another piece of music written for a play. This time it was written for Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. And you might wonder, and I know the students have heard this piece before, but many of us don't know why it has traditionally been played at weddings. And in my research, I found that it became very popular at weddings when the royal Princess Victoria selected this to be played for her marriage to Prince Frederick William of Prussia on January 25th in 1858. So hopefully you will enjoy our version of Mendelssohn's Wedding March. to a march to the scaffold. This is the fourth movement of Berlioz' Symphony Fantastique, and this is a composition that many music students study when they learn about a composition technique called idee fixe, or fixed idea. And this fixed idea is a recurrent theme that shows up in every movement of the symphony, and it kind of binds the entire symphony together. So it was a new concept for the time, and it works in a miraculous way in the Symphony Fantastique. And the movement that you're about to hear is the final march to the scaffold for the main character, and just as he is about to go to the scaffold, he sees an image of his beloved, and that is the fixed idea, and that will be played by a clarinet solo, and then after that you hear the scaffold fall upon him. So we hope that you enjoy Berlioz's March to the Scaffold. The students, if you have a child in the ensemble working, they can tell you a little bit more of a story like that. I don't want to go into every detail, but it's a fun one. This next selection, the Symphony No. 9 in E minor, is entitled From the New World. It's also known as the New World Symphony, and it was composed by Anthony Dvorak in 1893 while he was the director of the National Conservatory of Music in America. It premiered in New York City on December 16, 1893, and is one of the most popular symphonies of all time. And a wonderful little bit of trivia. Astronaut Neil Armstrong took a tape recording of this piece, the New World Symphony, along during his Apollo 11 mission, the first moon landing in 1969. So this is our version of the movement from Dvorak's New World Symphony. The Great Gate is the last of Mussorgsky's pictures in an exhibition, which was a series of piano pieces inspired by the paintings of Victor Hartmann. And Victor was a very good friend of the composer's, and he had tragically passed away at a very young age of 39. So when they had this wonderful exhibition of his works, and Mussorgsky wrote this wonderful piano piece about it, and then it was later arranged for many, many different ensembles, the most famous by Ravel for orchestra. And this is another piece that teaches young musicians that they take music history courses will often go to this piece for programmatic music that tells a story, paints a picture. And tonight we will play the final piece. This was actually based on the sketch of the artist of a massive city gate that he had envisioned for the city. So this is the Great Gate. First of all, I'd like to thank you all again for being here tonight with us. And what you're about to see is something very special that doesn't happen too often. You have to have a right group of people willing to do some extra things. And the students on stage behind me are not only talented musicians, but they are really incredibly gifted in many things. Their academics, their sports achievements, their 4-H achievements, their artistic work, and a number of dancers as well. And when we started rehearsing this next piece, Becky, one of our violinists, told me that they were dancing to this in the Canton Ballet. And I said, would you give me your teacher's contact information? And I reached out to Jennifer at the Canton Ballet, and immediately, I would love to do this if we can make it work. Let's collaborate, which doesn't usually happen with people that aren't. Sometimes people aren't willing to do these types of things. And we are so blessed to have all these organizations in the Canton area. And I want to also thank not only Jennifer and all of the incredible dancers that you're about to see from the Canton Ballet, but I also want to thank Zach, Caroline, and all of the staff at Youth Symphony who helped us organize and put this all together. All of you, the family and friends who bring your children here, who always support them in their endeavors to be great musicians and great people, you are doing a wonderful job because they are fantastic people to be around. And I again want to thank all of you who collaborated with us so that we can give the students an opportunity like this. So this is the waltz for Sleeping Beauty.